3, 2, 1.
Yeah! What it do, world? Yogi 1AO, WBOKRadio.com, the Encore Live Show, the Jukebox app, one click, and you can hear your favorite artist music anytime you want. Mobile, desktop, HMC Mitchell, let's go! Hey! Bringing you the best of entertainment from the Basement Lab Show. Our fam that's worldwide famous, shining light on talent that was sold. Taking shots to success was aimless. Broadcasting overseas, can you blame us? Don't believe us? You can ask the master, check the ratings. You can tune into the conversation. WBOKRadio.com, the Encore Live Show, each and every Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. HNIC Mitchell, let's go! Call it right now to give you a shout out. That's 712-770-4700. Access code 419819. Let's go!
Oh my goodness. Oh my good. I know y'all been waiting. We missed y'all too. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to everybody that's a part of our dedicated listening and viewing audience, back for another rendition of the WBOKRadio.com broadcast of the Encore Live Show. As always, you are joined by your host. I'm Yogi 1AO. I'm the young original gangster imperial, the one and only. And as always, I'm joined by my beautiful co-host,
Miss Music from Mass Street Media and Vice President of International Music Agency, aka Miss Music, aka Marlene Balmacita in Tampa, Florida.
Man, we want to wish everybody a very happy, safe, and blessed Saturday, August 5th, 2017. We're back at it again. I don't know why they think we playing. We guarantee and we promise to bring y'all the best in entertainment from around the world, from your region, from your block. It might be your neighbor. And this evening, we are blessed to have some great talent on with us. And this evening, we're also blessed. Y'all know it's a special evening when the boss is on the line. HNIC Mitchell, let the people know you rocking with us this evening, boss.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? I want to also give a roll out the carpet for Miss Tila Williams also. She is a great radio personality, and she's on the show with us today. She's going to be special guest. She's a special guest on the show today. She's joining our panel, so I just definitely did not want to acknowledge her. I want to make sure that she is definitely acknowledged as well too. So yeah.
Oh, most definitely. We gonna talk about who Miss Tila Williams is. For everybody that don't know, radio personality, management and production to the stars, promoter to the stars. Some of the brothers that are a part of our network right now that are out there doing their thing, they're touring right now, having their campaigns going. Miss Tila Williams has been a significant part, an integral part about for a lot of people that y'all know, but y'all don't know how they get there. This is the face that y'all need to get very familiar with. And because y'all know we bring y'all the best. We bring y'all the Angelo Ellerbees. We bring y'all the Tila Williams. And you know who we bringing back this evening? I'm sized because this woman right here. Bars.
This girl right here.
Bars.
This girl right here.
Bars. We got Beantown repping back in the building, fresh off of a successful event last night. Mass movement in the building. Pretty Poison live back again on WBOK, the Encore Live Show. Are you moving or what? Are you moving or what?
We got the slogan. Definitely.
What's going on with you, Pretty Poison?
I'm good. You know, still working, still grinding, still doing my thing.
I know. Oh, we can tell. The last time we sat down and spoke, for everybody that hasn't been up on game and what we do over here at the Encore Live Show on WBOKRadio.com, this family of entertainers and this family of people in the entertainment business, we follow and we make sure that if we have a chance to positively influence the movement of people that are doing something out here, the youngins coming up in the game, as well as the OGs in the game and the people that are putting their business forward. We want people to know. Now, Beantown repping in the building. Once again, I think Beantown on a roll. Y'all got something going. Because Mass Movement, the last time we spoke to y'all were on the way to the State House to represent the youth and to represent the culture. Now we're speaking to you right after you come, like last night, and I saw the outfit she was wearing last night.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice little number.
It was quite dazzling.
Yes.
That's the words I'm gonna use about that outfit. Like anybody that want to look at them pictures, y'all go to Pretty Poison at Facebook.com, Instagram, Snapchat. They had the whole thing going live all night. The whole Mass Movement was in the building. Guy Legacy was hitting people up. They had the Colorado fan. I've been following everything building up to it. I was invited. See, like Guy invited me to come down for the joint last night, but I'm like, yo, I got a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? And I believe me, I want to just come up and see what it's like. One thing I want to do, I'm gonna let everybody know about Miss Pretty Poison. Them bars ain't just destructive to somebody's ego. That's male or female. If you an MC and you get in front of that microphone in front of Pretty Poison, she gonna put them bars on you, dog. Like we're gonna play some of these tracks, but we're gonna talk to the sister and see how she been doing. But one thing I noticed about Pretty Poison, I want to address this. We addressed this when we were talking to an up and coming R&B group that is under a very strict regimen towards success. And for yourself, I see you on social media all the time. And one thing I know about Pretty Poison is that this young lady likes to eat and eat good. Eat good. I'm talking about postcard meals. Oh.
Yep, I'm greedy. I'm greedy, I am.
So what's been going on with you, Queen? Let the people know what's been going on with you, Queen.
I mean, like you said, yesterday I had an event. It turned out really, really great. I have no complaints at all. Yeah, I have no complaints at all. We had people flying in from everywhere. People came in from Canada, Atlanta, New York, Haverhill, Connecticut. Like they literally came out, you know. I had some A&Rs in the building. Cal Dawson from New York, he came out. He's actually the former president of Murder Inc. He's the manager of Capadonna and Mr. Cheeks currently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know, my people's be rocking with Mr. Cheeks. Mr. Cheeks be down here in the DMV and the DC, Maryland, Virginia area.
Yeah, he was here not too long ago, too. Yep. Mm-hmm. And I was at his event when he came out with Cal Dawson. And you know, I was really excited about all of the people that came out to show love to the up and coming artists. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to get a lot of people to even pay attention to what's going on over here, you know, and we say that a lot. We're like, there's so much talent over here, but there's nobody here to see it. Like, so that was my main goal yesterday. It wasn't about me. It wasn't about my team. It was more about trying to bring artists together and let them, let them be seen and heard by, you know, some people from the industry that are actually willing to help up and coming artists. So that's what it was about last night.
Well, I tell you what, I synced it. I synced the videos. I saw performers with their whole squads on stage that were from like another part of the country. And I was like, and I saw Guy Legacy with his, he got the chipmunk smile. He got them cheeks. He was going live with the video stream. I'm like, get it, Guy. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. It was crazy. We had all kinds of cameras in there, cameramen and stuff. It was very nice. It was very nice, I have to admit. It came out really good.
From the last time that we spoke to you and the last time you spoke to the people here at the WBOKRadio.com family, Encore Live Show family, like, what's been going on with you? We see the momentum still going. We see you still working. We see you still rocking. But what's it been like? Because it's been some big moves. It's been some big moves. I haven't seen any slowdown in momentum over the past, 16, 17 months?
Right. I think you probably had another one of the artists on too since then. Did you guys met up with 7 Cents too, right?
Seven Sins, Little's P, of course, Guy. You know, come on now. Come on now. Are you moving or not?
Right. Right. So I mean, basically, like you said, everything's still moving. I'm getting back into doing events again. I think I want to actually maybe keep up with the networking event. I really enjoyed it. I really like helping people, you know what I mean? Including myself. Like, I fell back from music before, and I think we was talking about that the last time I was on your show, but I never left, you know, the entertainment itself. So I've been helping people for like the last 5-6 years, you know what I mean? And I've been doing it longer than that, but that's, you know, how long I've been, you know, not making music. But so I think I'm going to continue with the networking events and continue reaching out to people who actually don't mind helping up and coming artists, you know, because it makes me sick when I see my city like, we don't know where to go. We don't have any resources. We don't know how to get on the radio. And these people are actually really talented. It makes me sick. I'm like, you know what? I have to do something about this. So that's where I'm at right now.
But I want to ask you with that happening with you, because you're a very humble sister. It's like I believe one of the last interviews we did was a video interview as well. Very beautiful young lady. Like, you're killing them. Like, you're killing them. You're hitting them at all angles. But it's like when you show up to an event, like, you're a dominating female walking into an event. Like, Mr. Mitchell and all the viewers and listeners, y'all gotta go to her social media and see how she walked up in that joint last night, man. I'm serious. I'm so serious right now. But at the same time, it's like sitting and talking to you. It's like, okay, that's cool. I appreciate that, but don't play with me on this microphone, though, young boy.
Right.
So have you had to like break anybody down, you know, like a little cipher out, you know, during the venue outside, a little something? Have you had to like let them know, like, hey, young man, I still got these bars for you, homeboy?
You know what? I actually haven't, and it's crazy because I was planning to actually perform yesterday, but it's kind of hard to like get into your performance mode when you're actually running the show too. So I'm running all through there with my heels on, like, okay, you're up next. Okay, wait, stop this. You're next. Do the raffle. Like, I was really running around crazy in my heels. So I wasn't thinking about performing was like the last thing on my mind. But I'm actually going to start back into my music like heavy. So yes, that is my most up-to-date current thing that I'm working on right now, because everybody's like, Poison, what are you doing? Where are you at? What is happening with that? Do not leave that alone. So, and like I said, I mean, I have songs that I collaborated on with artists that's under, you know, the mass movement and stuff like that. So I do have some current stuff, just, you know, I mean, as far as like a solo art. Yeah. So as far as like me, myself, I'm about to get back into it, definitely.
Well, I wanted to let everybody that's tuned in right now, everybody that's viewing, we want to give a big shout out to everybody that's viewing right now. We sure appreciate y'all, sure appreciate the love. And something I want to do right now is, you know, I talk a lot, you know. I do this radio thing. I'm a rapper. Well, I'm not a rapper. I take that back. The most successful rapper in history has been Reynolds. They've been rapping for years. Reynolds rappers everywhere. They outsell any rapper. But bars.
Right.
I want to get. I want to let everybody know how significant this interview is and who we actually are privileged to have with us this evening, and the progress that we've seen you making, and the progress that we, like you said, that mass movement has been making. Now you're at places and points where you're starting to meet people and you're starting to bump elbows with people, and you're starting to make those adjustments, and then not just being an artist but being a business person. So I want Miss Tila Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have Miss Tila Williams with us. We do on this broadcast right now. So I want Miss Tina Williams to jump in there and holler at Pretty Poison and let her. I want Miss Williams to be able to say her perspective on things and what she hears and sees from you, and vice versa. I want to see that. I want to see that bounce back right there. That the artist with somebody in the industry that's handled like multi-million-dollar artists. Like,
nice.
Woo. She handled.
Man, you embarrassing me, man.
John doing his thing right now. I can't even play that girlfriend. It's cranking everywhere, man. My people in Cali like, did you really have him on the show? I'm like, yeah. But Miss Tina Williams, ladies and gentlemen, conversation live on WBOKRadio.com, the Encore Live show between Miss Tina Williams and Miss Pretty Poison from the Mass Movement out of Beantown, Massachusetts, man. I'm going to sit back and be humble. Sit down.
Lord have mercy. Too crazy. That's what's up. That's what's up. Greetings, everybody. I'm Tila Williams, aka Lady Soldier. I do my thing, assisting John and the group Troop from back in the day, and they're still performing, doing their thing. They're out there making their money. And I'm just a privileged and a blessed person to be able to assist them in that journey, on this comeback journey that they're doing. Pretty Poison, I'm just glad to see another sister out there rapping for the MCs, because I don't even have to tell you, you already know.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Oh. Wait do you hear when I play this music by Pretty Poison, you see this now. You gotta, hey, everybody that's viewed in right now, you gotta remember, this sister just did this was months of planning. I've watched on social media through months, them taking trips, them meeting people from Canada, them meeting people from all parts of the country to see if the people even wanted to be a part of the event. I've seen them host people. I've seen them greet people, show them around their town, show them where they perform, how they get down, everything. And now she live the next day on air on the radio, and that hair is on point.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, major props, because you know what I'm saying, she wearing a top that I can only imagine trying to wear. I wouldn't. I couldn't.
Wait a minute, you can see all this on this thing? Oh, Lord.
She said my name ain't Pretty Poison for nothing.
Yeah, she is blessed and highly favored. Indeed she is. Go ahead, girl.
Oh, wait till I can't put the pictures up. I can't put the videos or the pictures up, but y'all look at last night's event from Matt. Just put in hashtag Mass Movement in any of your social media sites right now. Hashtag Mass Movement in any of your social media sites right now. And I will kind of see the comments roll.
Yes.
I'm going to behave myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, I'm glad to see sisters doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. So go ahead, girl.
Thank you.
It's something I wanted to ask when I had the privilege. I want to watch this happen. I want to watch this interaction, right? Miss Tina Williams, coming from the time of entertainment to build where $100,000 felt like $1 million during the time that the artists that you were managing and you're promoting and producing everything coming up through. We're seeing a sister like this who puts in work, not just in being an artist herself and focus. Like, I'm going to play some of her music. Believe me, you're going to look and you're going to be like, child.
Please do. You know, I'm like
this is what I told her. The first time we had her on and I played her music, I said, you can't talk to people like that.
Well, she hurting them.
My God. That's I love to hear stuff like that, though. That's motivation for me, definitely.
But I wanted to see an interaction. I want to ask this question to you, Miss Williams, and I want the answer to be directed towards Pretty Poison. But from the things that you've seen that has caused people to not gain the levels of success that the artists that you've managed, and for the things that Pretty Poison and her whole movement are doing, her selflessness and her directness towards her craft, what would you have to say to youngins or to even Pretty Poison about what she's doing? What would be something? Give her some substance, sister.
The main thing that I look at when it comes to artists coming out today, trying to get, worldwide recognition is because it already appears that you're doing everything right. You got the social media popping. You're making yourself available. You know, I don't sense any, you know, strong pride or I'm just use pride or arrogance. You know what I'm saying? You know, outside of, you know, you rocking the microphone, which is where it's supposed to be. But the only thing that I could recommend at this point is to make sure that your team is just as motivated as you are. You know, you got to have, you know, your fans be able to not only share your content on social media, but, you know, you never know who your fans know. And give your fans an opportunity to reach out and talk to you, because you never know. They might be the cousin to Russell Simmons or something. You don't know. So always make yourself available to your fans as well as, you know, your members that are on your team, because you'll find a fan, because that's what happened to me. I was just a fan of John and Troop. And from me being friendly and being a fan, and now I'm handling things. Lord have mercy. They be wearing me ragged, but you know, I'm just happy. You know what I'm saying? So that's my only suggestion for you at this point in the game.
Okay.
And then Pretty Poison, I would want to know, like, from what Miss Williams just said and everything that you have in your mind, like everything she was saying about things to have in order, I just kept giving a thumbs up because you have the confidence. You do have a solid team. And then the only time that you are, I'm not even gonna say it's arrogant, but you're an MC. It's like the Pretty Poison interview was one of the interviews where I really broke down the difference. Like I couldn't say she's a femc because she's not a femc. Like as MCs we try to say, oh, it's a female and she's an MC, so she's a femc. But Pretty Poison got something for you. She got a bag. She got a hurt your feelings bag. You're gonna have to go to counseling after you hear these bars bag. But it is seeing you as a beautiful, humble young woman that's out there handling your business. And I just would want to know, what would you want to be able to ask, like a sister like Tila Williams that's been in the business for a while, that's been able to handle like artists that have come, like you remember when we had Troop on, and you see what's going on with John, you see what's going on with all the brothers in the arm. You know how we do over here at WBOK. And we're bringing the people to the forefront to let people know. So, like, what would you want to ask, like a sister like Miss Tila Williams?
Right. I would basically want to ask which direction you think that, I guess, a person like me or up and coming artists, which direction do you think they should move in the most? I mean, because I know there's social media now, and sometimes social media can become a little overkill too. Like people forget there's actually people on the streets too. There's face to face. You know what I mean? So I just want to know which way do you think an up and coming artist should gear more towards, even if it's their beginning of their stages?
Well, with you, since you already have the social media part on lock, is basically putting your face in the place at this juncture. You got to get in front of as many people as you can. The most exposure you can get face to face goes a longer way than it does on social media. And when you go live, there's a lot of avenues that you can use to stream your performances on live if you're allowed, because some people be tripping.
Right.
But yeah, some people be tripping, you know what I'm saying? Because, I have ticket sales, they want to see me. So yeah, you got to respect that. But, if a fan just so happened to be in the crowd, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's always a way. That's why I'm saying your team got to be strong. It's got to be mad strong.
Right.
Hey, if y'all don't mind, because we've been going for a minute right now, and everybody knows that I am a fan of great music. The genre really doesn't matter. I mean, some of the genres matter. I'm gonna make a t-shirt. I'm gonna make a t-shirt as a radio personality that says some genres matter.
Lord have mercy.
Oh my God.
But I do promote, like, that's my thing. When I hear good music, then I'm all for it. But I've been boasting about this artist that we have on the line right now, that we're doing a live video interview. Oh my goodness. And we even have Miss Tila Williams on the line. So we watching these sisters go back and forth, sharing knowledge, energy, and everything else like that. But one of the most important things that we do here at this radio station is play music for the people.
Facts.
So I want to play. I keep boasting about Pretty Poison. I think it's about. We just gonna give them a track. We gonna go on with it. We gonna go on that Seven Sins track that we did before. But why don't you tell the people, like, especially coming off of your event, your successful event last night? Why don't you let the people know how you feel before they hear this? Because they've been watching you be the way you are.
Okay, which one are we talking about first?
the seven Sins featuring you.
Is it Last Rites? I don't know. We have a lot.
I'm sorry. Last Rites, Joan.
Okay, Last Rites. Yes. Okay. So actually, Last Rites is one of the newest the first song that I've done since, I've been off the scene as an artist. So I was like, I got to go a little hard and let the people know what's going on. So this was it. This was me coming back. It was short, but it was more of a promo, and it was to show people I still got it and I'm still here. So
that's what I'm saying. We're gonna get into the mass movement tracks. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into repping the bean and everything else like that. That's about to be an anthem out in Beantown right now. You already know what to do. The DJs play that whenever you do an event. That rep the bean with God Legacy, that don't come through, so everybody know who put the event on. We're gonna get into that later. But nice. I've been bragging about your lyrical ability. I've been bragging about you. Like, come on now. Like, everybody's seeing you and they're like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful queen right there. There's no way that she can come out her mouth with anything that could hurt my feelings as an MC. Ladies and gentlemen, live in the building right now, we got Pretty Poison, mass movement in the building. Oh my God. We got and we got Miss Tila Williams in the building right now. And of course, I always got my beautiful co-host Marlene by my seat in the building. HNIC Mitchell on the line right now. Hey, yo, we gonna give him this joke. Hey, Pretty Poison, you want to do the WBOKRadio.com drop for this track?
This one right here is Seven Sins featuring your girl Pretty Poison. Last Rites, let's go. 888.
Hey, you moving a nah? Goodness gracious, I can't take it. I don't know what's wrong with these folks.
Am I gonna have to try to contain myself while the track is playing? Like, I need to know. Oh.
You know I'm live in the place cause I'm the fucking party. You know I used to be nice but now I'm fucking sorry. You know I used to work hard but now it's just a hobby. I might feel a little bad but I ain't fucking sorry. I play these niggas out like it's already. I chew these niggas up like I'm Batman. I spit these niggas out like a monkey mom.
WBOK. Hey.
But now I got a dead beat. They don't really want that heat. I brought these niggas right to sleep, but they don't really want that.
Flatline.
They really want that.
Oh, it ain't over yet. Live on WBOKRadio.com, the Encore Live Show. We got Pretty Poison, mass movement in the building, 7 Sins in the building. Let's rap.
We moving to the next quarter. Before the bus of beats, let me set the shit in order. Last year was the world. The city still bad, bugsy, break things in the game. Can't pretend, nah, I swear. It's enough to make a nigga lose it. So when I call it in, out, motherfuck the excuses. Hold up, I'm 50 niggas, got my fucking fingers ruthless. Go ahead and put the paper up, my nigga Ross exclusive. Yes, I finally been behind this bar. Shit got me feeling foolish. Cause I ain't never been pop, that's how you supposed to do. See my cousin went to bed, he said the same thing. You too smooth, I didn't touch you with the tools, huh? It was just my brother to play. See the artist part about it was really facing my face. My life. ain't never had to front about. I ain't a thug, I promise you I can plug it out. Yeah, I swear. I'm sick of y'all niggas fake that shit. This and told y'all don't tempt me. I got enough stress as it is. My daughter, she getting big. This money I gotta get. She feels sick and hardly even remembers me. Got some shit built up. Fuck is you telling me? Started going right here, go that left foot. It's only a few changes. Wait for the fuck. Now I'm fucking y'all funny niggas. I ain't laughing, run up on y'all funny niggas. Get smarted up on the real. You a dummy nigga, down man, so my nigga, them eyes closed. I'm not my rose. I want you to see it all. I got that block. It all goes off, and you can't see it all. Bet they crazy on the deep, I say it like shit. I swear, all you niggas see me is missing. Play pussy, get fucked. Now you leaking like the time of the month. I ain't done. I'm on the deck from sun up to sunset. Crip a nigga and make sure the sunset. Fuck it, I got it. No women and children, I'm just being honest. See, y'all hooked on finest. I'ma throw the wrong buckets, I promise. I'm not stopping, nigga. The block still popping. The cops still shooting, keep watching. The feds. Let me break down facts. I ain't gotta prove nothing, that's that. No hesitation, trust me, I just been waiting for the right time. We all know you say it. Swear to God, bang down, bring the kids all odds. It ends now, I'm exposing y'all frauds. Listen. It's either they wanna be him on the phone while they tryna fuck my BM. I see them, but motherfucker, why you all up in that DM? My goons at your door in the GM. See, man, I told y'all not to fuck with me. That quiet nigga in this cut, something's up. Cause I don't give a fuck what y'all did. Who you opened up for, who you taking pics with, on your fake ass toys. I'm imaginary bitch. I respect niggas probably taking dick. Yeah, I say this shit. I ain't taking back. I been with this shit, say something, I'm looking for it. Y'all tough for y'all honey, but I could do the strings, yeah. Starting shit when you don't even know what y'all means, yeah. And y'all want it with me, boy? Nah, I'm breaking niggas' face with that keyboard. That was a space bar. Get it? Fuck it, I'm about to log off. Y'all pathetic like we in the same day. Fucking clowns running around, claiming they all get it. I'm a beast, I'm in the streets looking for brown meat. Shaming nigga, but he did, he can eat. I got these niggas hanging off my teeth. Last white motherfucker, y'all deceased. Flatline.
Shit!
Flat.
You moving or nah? Oh my goodness!
Oh my!
Yo,
Just a little piece of it, though, because that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I feel like I was deceiving the people because we got this beautiful queen sitting before us. You know what I'm saying? She just came off of doing an event last night that was mad successful. And then she's sitting before us live on camera, letting y'all know, like, oh no, it's me. I'm pretty poison. I'm right here. But then, like I said, when y'all hear what she say, though,
right?
it's not nice. It's not nice. But you, but as an MC,
well, that's the poison,
right?
Nice.
But as a raw MC, you can't be nice. You can't be nice.
That's the poison. That's the poison.
See, I like that because that's why I'm Lady Soldier. You know, I'm lady like sometimes, but you know, sometimes that soldier got to come out. So I feel you.
Right.
I feel you.
Right.
Mr. Mitchell, I don't know why you keep doing this to my esteem, sir. I'm talking to my radio boss right now. I don't know why because he just puts us in front of some of the dopest MCs, some of like honestly the best in entertainment. And one of the privileges of my job is I get to be a part of the growth. I get to see what happens. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching this hashtag mass movement. I'm getting to watch this movement grow, develop into something that's not a group of MCs that are worried about the dollar value, the monetary gain, anything but about a movement, about how you are like. That's the thing. For a lot of folks that's tuned in right now, remember the name when we said WBOK Pretty Poison Mass Movement. They remember the last time I spoke about that before, about going to the state house and doing something that has a very strong impact on the culture, standing up and not waiting for somebody else to say something or stand up for you, taking that leadership role and having the youth follow, like the state house in Boston. We're talking about the Boston Tea Party place. Politics get real thick right there.
And we brought hip hop to the state house. We brought hip hop to the state house. That's definitely something major.
And in a positive light, as a team, as a unit.
That's right.
But like I told y'all, do not get it twisted. This woman got bars. You can't even be in mass movement if you ain't got bars.
We didn't bring that song to the state house, though.
Of course not.
That would have been a riot right there, sure.
Right. So I mean, just to let the people know how to switch it up, and we know how to be appropriate for every event. Right. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're versatile, and we can touch on a lot of bases. We've done stuff for sickle cell. We've done stuff for stop the handgun violence. You know what I mean? So we know how to get real deep when we need to. So
my brother is my brother is a 40-year survivor, sickle cell bodybuilding, fitness model, security agent with sickle cell. He hits his times, but we all I definitely support the things that's something that we don't really talk about on this show, but the things that hit this culture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna get political.
Right.
I'm just gonna say I love and appreciate when people put the things that affect our culture directly into their movement, and they're not selfish and like, let me get this bread, and y'all gonna be all right because I'm gonna hand out turkeys on Thanksgiving.
Right.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
But Miss Tila, so now what do you think about Miss Pretty Poison after you heard?
Well, after that, I got a salute. Good Lord, girl. You know how hard it is to sit there and listen to it. And it's like, okay, do I cover the mic? Is that going to work? I don't think so. So I just kept my hand over my mouth and it was like, yeah, I feel it though.
So Miss Music, I remember the first time we had Pretty Poison on. There was a point during the interview where I was told to sit back. So I'm gonna do that without being told that. I'm doing it because I want to, people. I'm not doing it because it's the female MC business people love, and I need to be quiet for a minute as a man. I'm just saying I'm voluntarily sitting back and letting my beautiful sisters talk about what they're doing in this minute. Miss Music, holler at Pretty Poison for the people.
Well, we always get a little bit into the situation. Feel a female MC compete against a male. Have you ever had to do that, and how does it feel to do that?
I couldn't really hear you that well. Sorry.
I don't know what's going on with my mic. I might have to change mics. But anyways, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
She asked the question of what it's like to be a female MC and having to compete with male MCs.
Honestly, for me, I don't look at it as competition. I don't look at anything I do as competition. It's just more for me. Like, I'm gonna get out here, I'm gonna do this, and that's just what it is. I know there's other people that's rocking, but I never do anything thinking about the next person. Sometimes you can get too caught up in that, and then it fails for you. So I never think about what the next person is doing. I never thought of, okay, there's a lot of male rappers here. I'm the only. I don't look at it like that. I'm like, we're all rappers here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna do my 1, 2, and that's it. More power to the next person. But I never look at anything as competition at all. I just want to do it and complete it and, complete my mission, and that's it, and put my best foot forward. I don't look at things as when it comes to the male artists at all.
You want to know what I heard?
Men artist.
Huh?
Have you ever competed against a male artist in like a rap battle?
I'm not really into the rap battle things like that, the ciphers. But where we're actually, like talent showcases where we're going up against each other and we're performing our sets. Yes, I have done that, and I've actually won.
And how did it
So
feel though to be a woman going up
yeah,
against men who easy and they got punchlines, and here you are, a woman coming up, and you're having to go against these men, make you feel to go above all these people that you just blew out the water if you won.
like I said before, I don't. I never looked at it as a male or female thing. You know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna do my thing regardless of who is here. I don't care who's here. I just know what I'm going to do, and that's
Well, in
great
the
for
game,
everyone else.
you should know in the game though, we're in a man's industry, and the
Yes.
men are gonna look at us at first like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you're a woman, what can you do? And then you
Yes.
start spitting them bars, and you're gonna gain some respect. So as much as you don't look at it in the industry, honey, they looking
Right.
at you. And you do need to feel proud about getting up there in this man's industry and grabbing them, what's by the what's, and
Right.
showing them that you got the fight.
Hold on, I think Miss Tila Williams got something to say on that topic right there.
Yes.
Man, I got a lot to say. I'm sitting here rocking and with my hands up, yo. She don't see gender. She just sees bodies. That's all that is to it. She sees a microphone and she blow it up and dare somebody to pick it up after it fell on the ground. That's all there is to it. And that is the attitude she needs to have. And I'm with you 100% with that. And as far as trying to, be mindful of whether or not it's a male, it really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you're there to do what you're going to do. And in this industry, I think it's a lot easier now for a female who happens to be an MC and happen to be female to do her thing and make her money, because it's truly a global market right now. It's not just about the United States. It's not just about the UK. You got Germany, Japan rocks too hard. Korea.
They still wear Coca-Cola shirts.
Right.
And I'm telling you right now, if you go to Asia, you're going to catch so many fans. It's going to be ridiculous. You need to try to tap into some Asian fam. South Korea, Japan, Singapore. You know what I'm saying? Try to reach out over there. And it shouldn't be too hard for you if you go to Cali, because Cali is right across the water. So you do some shows in Cali and they will fly over. It ain't nothing but, it's like me going to New York City for them to come to Cali.
Hey, yo, we want to, while you was talking about Asia and everything else like that, like we do have, like we're in about 20 something, we're in over 25 countries right now as we broadcast live. And one of the brothers that we had on our show, he actually lives in Malaysia. And he was like, it wasn't difficult for him to be a part of the show, and he went live and everything. But part of a big group in an era of big music and everything else like that. But he said, I can't believe that you all reach this far, But when it comes to the MC thing, I didn't want to like step in, but as an MC, I have to say this: I never expect a female to step in front of a microphone and do anything different than a male would do to step in front of a microphone. Being an MC, being a song creator, being a person that has a vision of what's in your head to make that a product and to make that a project is not gender-based. That's not gender-based. Now, I have something. I had this thing where I don't want to put pretty poison on some people if they come out of pocket.
Oh, don't be disrespectful.
I know I'm in the position I'm in and everything else like that. And, you know, Miss Music herself and for yourself as well, Miss Tila Williams. You know, people come, hey, yo, I got this track. It's dope. Oh, man. And you're like, I would put up one of Pretty Poison's filler tracks on a mixtape up against your concentrated effort any day. Any day. And it's not, it's not because you're a woman. It's because you're just a dope MC and your delivery, like your whole package, how you package who you are and how you market and package who you are. I'll put you up against an arrogant MC that has made no moves any day. But the problem is, and I'll be responsible for his esteem afterwards.
You know what I want to honestly say though, when with the male thing. Honestly, with the way that I am and the way I carry myself, they actually respect me more. You know what I mean?
I tell you, I'm a monster in the game, and I ain't got nothing but love and respect for you.
I appreciate it, and that's really all it's been. At least over here on this side. Anytime I'm doing anything, they all come out. You know, they like, Poison, we got you. Whatever you need, they support everything I do here. Like, I don't. That's why I say I don't feel like I'm in competition, because the way I present my stuff, it just makes people want to get on board, honestly. So I don't know.
So why don't you tell the people? Why don't you tell the people exactly where you went? Because we can see a vision behind you of, like, we can see a little bit of a we can see a little bit of a cityscape. Why don't you let the people know? Why don't you let the people know where you representing?
I'm sitting up high over here. Yeah. I'm on the 7th floor. Yeah, I'm up high a little.
You definitely got family if they're helping you carry couches and everything. You just don't come across as the Walmart furniture type of female.
Yeah, I'm at home right now. I'm at home.
But what's that town? Yeah. What's that town in the view that they can see right there? Is that Beantown? Are you repping the Bean with God Legacy?
Beantown. Yes, you guys are looking at Boston behind me. Yes.
Beantown back in the building.
Let me see. And one of these angles, you can actually see the Prudential building somewhere. Oh, there it goes, but over there. Yeah. So if you guys know about the Prudential building, I can see it from my window.
So, while we got Pretty Poison on the line on WBOKRadio.com on the Encore Live show, while we got Miss Tila Williams on the line right now, while we got my beautiful co-host Marlene Bamasita going right now, we gonna rep the Bean. Miss Music, don't you do it. Don't you do it. We had bought, oh my God, she loaded it up. She loaded it up. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it.
Well, we got this.
We had this period where it was so much talent coming out of Boston that I was like, yo, Beantown in the building, Beantown in the building. And we're live on air to all these countries, all these states. And she's like, every time you say Beantown,
like the Bean.
I did not approve that, but
Boston, stand up.
I'm gonna have to flick the Bean tonight.
Boston, stand up, definitely.
Yeah.
I have no control over that, people.
Definitely.
But we definitely gonna rep the Bean. We definitely gonna rep the Bean live on WBOKRadio.com on the Encore Live show. We got Marlene Bamasita, 813 Famous Studios, head A&R, business partner for music going on crazy down there in Florida. We got Boston, Massachusetts in the building right now. We got Beantown in the building, Mass Movement. We got myself, Yogi 1AO, DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia in the building. We got HNIC Mitchell. We got Tennessee and Kentucky in the building. And we got Miss Tila Williams in the building right now. It's crazy over here at WBOKRadio.com. If we was lying, we wouldn't show our face, though. So we're going to rep the Bean right now on the Encore Live show. And Miss Tila Williams, I'm just telling you, keep look at Pretty Poison's face right now. Look at this beautiful queen, right? Now listen what she be saying to people.
Every day I rep the team, 24/7, we pop the cream. 617 is my own team. Now everybody going green. Every day I rep the team, 24/7, we pop that cream. 617 is my own team. Now everybody going green. This is what we need. You got to keep it up. You got to talk all day. Live it up. You can still hit it up. You got to live it up. Haters get knocked out hard. Ain't no getting up. You know what? I see the king in the city. You play with big dog. You seize the bills. Now me, people mad because crossed at the right town. Showing everybody down. Being good with the title crowd. I guess I'm the idol now. Wow, my city's always can't get on. From the AM to the PM. My city's the ball. I'm never wrong. Showing love straight to my place. Beat out and see now, walk match the state. We hungry for cheddar, so watch it get the cake. Bloody bean is too real, we far from fake. Bloody bean is too real, we far from fake.
You're moving enough.
Guy legacy, huh? Y'all got that guy legacy puppet.
Every day I rep the 24/7, we about that
Town back live on WBOKRadio.com, the Encore Live Show, man. We support who support, but you gotta move. You gotta move, baby. HNIC Mitchell, you a beast for this one, dog. Shout out Tila Williams. Marlene by my side. Money after money, city and past, cities and past, cities past, expectation, Boston, Mass, Boston, Boston, cities amazing, cities amazing. Every day I rep the team, 24/7, we drop that cream, 617, everybody for the cream. Every day I rep the team, 24/7, we drop that cream, 617 is my own team. Now everybody for the cream. Please. Hey. You feeling that, Pretty Poison?
Yeah, I'm repping the bean.
You feeling that, Miss Tila Williams?
Absolutely.
What it do, Marlene Mamacita down there in Tampa, Florida? You feeling that, baby? Boston, Massachusetts, stand up.
Cream, baby.
We going back to back with it.
Sweet.
We going back to back with it. I need some more of that Beantown flavor. Right about now, I need some more of that. Right about now, I need some more of that Beantown flavor. It's not going to work out. It's not going to work out unless I get some more Pretty Poison up in here.
Uh-oh.
It's not going to work out. It's just going to be like this whole time where I'm going to be frustrated. Somebody got
sweetness.
Is that the bean? Is that the bean? Poison, what's going on?
What's happening? What's going on?
Is that going on down in the bean? We got the cherry.
The cream on the bean.
I heard that whipped cream. I was like, what is that?
It's Saturday night, honey.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday night, and I am one man with three women.
Right?
It's just
you handling it pretty well, bro. You doing a good job, King.
I'm gonna just do my job and let y'all talk to the people.
The whipped cream. Damn,
I'm gonna just focus on my job. Miss Music, Miss Tila, and Pretty Poison. Y'all go ahead and talk to the people. I'm gonna focus on some music real quick. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all do. I'm gonna just be quiet for a minute. Whipped cream and beans. I don't know.
He wasn't ready. Oh, snap. Okay.
So Pretty Poison, what we got coming up? I mean, y'all doing big shit. Like real talk. Y'all doing big things.
That is a combination.
y'all putting together these events. You know what I'm saying? You handle everything.
Yeah, Miss Taylor the floor. Sure.
But what's going on? Like, so, like, what's the next step? What you got going now? Because from the first time we talked to you, y'all were talking about taking over the state house and representing for the culture. Y'all did that, and now y'all got people coming in from all over the place.
We definitely accomplished it. Right now, like I said, I'm getting back into my music, so I'm currently writing and stuff like that. And I don't know if we spoke before, but I'm actually into movies and stuff too. So, I'm getting back into my acting as well. The last film I was a part of was the Detroit film. I think it actually came out on the 5th. So, I'm just focusing more on the music and the movies right now. So you're going to see a lot coming up. I'm lining it all up just so I can put it out there. Actually, I had some of my rap books for sale. I don't know if you guys can see that. I got these
beautiful
now.
Plug time.
Yeah, so I got those going on now. So I got a lot of
stuff. Put that book back up to the camera again. Put the book back up to the camera again.
And if people want to follow me and find out what we doing, they can go to that official Mass Movement page on Facebook, because I put a lot of the updates on there. And then my personal page is Pretty Poison with 2 S's on Facebook. Hit me up and find out what's going on. I'm always putting stuff up there and letting the people know what's happening.
The book back up to the camera again for us, because I tried to click back over. Let the public see the book real good. Okay. Wow, that's pretty.
Oh
okay.
My!
I like that. Okay.
Oh my!
I like that. Got it.
Okay. So,
right.
All right. You're not just hitting stages. So you're not just hitting stages. You're not just putting people on. You're not just holding down your home team. You're not just performing. You're not just politicking. You're putting books out too.
Yes. Yes.
She put the M in multi-talented, didn't she?
But that's what I'm saying. How can you not support? How can you not
multi-talented to be queen?
How can you not support a sister that's doing all this? How can you not support talent like that, man? So this is what you're doing with yourself. This is what you're doing with yourself. The entertainment industry is what you're doing with yourself. Is basically the point you're getting across.
Mm-hmm.
You're acting. You're putting out books. You're performing. You're putting together shows for other artists. So what do you want from the people?
I mean, I just really want the people to support what I'm doing, pay attention to what I'm doing. I take what I do very seriously, and I've been doing it for quite a while, and I still haven't given up, and I'm continuing to do it, and it actually gets better and better each time. You know what I mean? When I first started rapping, I think I was about 7 when I first started rapping, but then when I really took it seriously and doing shows, I was about 14 years old. And I think my downfall then was I didn't have the right people around me. You know what I mean? I messed with a lot of snakes along the way. I can be honest with you. I had plenty of opportunities where I actually could have been on. I had those opportunities. I actually was almost signed to a record company that was pretty big at one point. And they gave me a deal. I took it home, and my family just went crazy. I ripped the thing up, because everybody was like, it was, what they say when the money comes into play. And I left that alone. But even along the way after that, I just dealt with a lot of messed up people along the way. So now I do a lot of things on my own. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you see now, the shows and all that, I fund it on my own. I don't ask anybody for anything. And a lot of times, I may lose, but I'm really winning. You know what I mean? Because I know branding is very important. So like I tell people all the time, it's not about the money for me when I do a lot of these events. It's like, I want you to know who I am and what I'm doing. And then I want you to support it. So that's where I'm at right now.
I like that concept because there's a lot of people that get it very confused. I work to tell artists, I work to tell people that are talented, that are educated. Like I had, like I'm gonna tell you one of the hardest conversations I had. I was sitting in the studio with someone I was making a track with. Like I showed up to his studio, and it was his people, and he just so happens to be African. So work ethic was crazy. Like this brother had a full studio upstairs, no air conditioning, but he had a full body shop downstairs. Everybody working in sandals. And I'm like, I'm walking in like, he's like, oh no, you're in the right place. Come on. Let's go. Let's make music. And so I prejudged him. But the track that we did, we ended up hitting 2 historical stages on FM all over the place. And he's like, oh, I don't care. I don't care what people think about me. I don't care how people perceive me. My business is correct. Like as a young man, like as a man in this business. As a young man in this business, I thought that how I looked was more important than the content of what I was putting out. And then I started being around, and it wasn't other men that I was around that guided me in the right direction. It's when I start people like you. When I start hanging out like platonically, for a lot of youngins that don't know what plutonic is, y'all might want to look that word up. But when I start platonically hanging out with sisters that were very attractive, very much on their business, very much about the craft, everything else like that, I started to understand that, man, you got to reel that in, because if you want to matter, you have to pay attention to what matters and not do what everybody else is going. Come on now, Pretty Poison. Is it easy for you to go ahead and big meals and big beautiful postcard meals and dudes ain't walking like, hey boo, how you doing? You know, I'll get the check for you. Look at her face. She said, oh my God. How you know? No,
I run the other way. I can't be bothered. I just tell people, right, I'm too focused right now. I can't be involved in that. You know what I mean? That's not my focus right now. And some people feel how they feel, but I mean, you gotta respect it, because once you start.
Hold on real quick, because while you saying that, Miss Music, she been waiting to say this the whole time, because Pretty Poison is repping Beantown. When we repping Beantown, Miss Music, what we doing? We repping Beantown. A flick of the bean.
Larry, we're actually gonna have to we're gonna have to start wrapping it up, because Miss Pretty Poison, she does have an event she has to go to very soon.
Oh,
so
really?
We'll have to kind of give her.
I ain't getting no ticket.
Today we got whipped cream for the bean, man. Don't mess with me. We got Pretty Poison and something sweet.
So that's how it go now. Now we live on air. I'm gonna look at you in your face. So now I don't get invites to events. She said, boy, it'll take you 2 days to drive up.
I know. Well, you know what? The next one I'm definitely gonna tell you in advance, well enough in advance. So
I mean, y'all did with this last event, and I'm so grateful that you all had a successful event, because I'm like in the business that I'm in, I'm around people that they hit me up and they're like, hey, I went to put on a show and it didn't work out. I'm like, well, how long did you plan for the show before you put it on? They're like, like a month. I'm like, you're not gonna make $10,000 to $20,000 off of an event if you don't plan that at least like a year out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just tomorrow get a venue and be like, oh, it's going to be successful because I'm me and I have this talent.
No, they don't even do a month. It'd be like 2 weeks.
And they do no promo.
Truthfully.
And they put
I see it all the time. I'm like, you guys can hire me. I'll promote it.
Hey, Mr. Mitchell, you heard that right? You heard that right? Pretty Poison is higher.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Pretty Poison. We know you got something you got to go do. So why don't you go ahead and get into them shout outs? Why don't you let them know? We already know who you going to rep. We already know what squad you're going to rep. Why don't you go into that part of it right now? Because we got to let Pretty Poison go handle her BI. It's Saturday. She can't just be sitting around talking to us common folk.
Well, we spoke for a while, and I'm having fun. I appreciate you guys reaching out to me. You know, I have no problem with doing this. This is what I like to do. So I'm not, if I didn't have prior, engagements, I would definitely stay here all night. We could do this. This is what I like. I don't have no problem. But
tell
I definitely
tell them the secrets on how you keep your hair right.
She can't tell that. Yeah. She can't tell that.
I'm not telling no secrets. You're not supposed to tell.
She keep the hair and the skin right.
Oh yeah, I try to. My mama told me to save some things for yourself. Don't let everybody know everything you know.
So who you want to show some love to out there? You want to show some love to out there? What you got going on? What you got coming up? Where can people get this energy live?
Well, I definitely want to give a shout out to WBOK Radio and everyone who's a part right now. I love speaking with y'all. I had fun. Definitely want to give a shout out to my team, Mass Movement, to myself. Sometimes I do a lot of stuff, but I don't actually pat myself on the back. I'm always doing things for other people. And right now that's where I'm at right now. I feel like I need to start appreciating myself more and focusing a lot more on myself as well, because if I don't stay put together, then none of this is not going to continue on. So that's pretty much it. Shout out to Mass. Shout out to everybody who supported me. Shout out to everybody who came out last night.
But we patting you.
Shout out to all of my new people that's gonna support me from tonight. And like I said before, you guys can follow me on Facebook, Pretty Poison. That's 2 S's on Facebook, or Official Mass Movement on Facebook, and that's what's going on.
Oh my goodness. See, y'all heard that. Y'all heard that, right? Like sometimes we be like, hey yo, give you shout outs. You're like, hey yo, shout out to me. I'm dope. Shout out to producer that put the track up. I don't remember his name. I'm just so nice at this. Y'all should love me.
No.
And that's an example. I'm saying, like a template is to show love during the processes of success. Now I can't keep talking, so I got to give it over to Miss Tila Williams. Miss Tila Williams, who you want to shout out on WBOKRadio.com on the Encore Live show, man?
Man, first I got to give a shout out to my right-hand sister, Renee Lynch. Shout out to Miss Music, you know what I'm saying? Looking all lovely, bonita. Hey. Shout out to hey. Shout out to my girl Denise out in Cali. Of course, John, 3-Quart Entertainment, Troop. All the listeners out there. Of course, my boy HNIC. You know what it do. We've been down for years, bro. We still rocking it. You know.
Shout out to the queen.
Shouts out to my girl, Pretty Poison. Hey, you got a new fan, sis. Word. I got you.
Gracias, mami.
I'm going to be stalking your internet. Watch.
Yes. Link me. I was going to say that. Make sure, you link me on there so we can connect, too. I would love that.
Young, it's so serious. It's so serious over here at WBOKRadio.com and the Encore Live show. For the folks that tune in, they know how serious it is because they get to see what happens. Like this is such a platform for networking, but you got to be serious. It's like sometimes when people are like, "Hey, Yogi, what can I get 16 from him?" Like whenever you serious, right? I'm like, whenever you serious,
he's always a bond there too.
Like I'm gonna get my bread. I'm gonna do what I do. It's gonna pay my bills and entertainment. But you want 16 from me? You got to be serial killer.
Serial killer.
Bars.
All right,
Testify.
I see it.
Miss Music, who you want to give some shout outs to this evening? I think Florida might be ready for a hurricane because Internet band. Miss Music, don't you be trying to look cool on camera and then a hurricane sweep by. It's not gonna work out good. It's not. I'm gonna feel responsible or something.
You stop it.
Yo. Okay, I'll get my shot with Miss Music. There you go, baby. Go ahead and get it, mama. Yeah, I was gonna say don't let it be no hurricane, and I feel responsible live on the air. Ooh, I'll never get to live that down. I'll forever be a radio personality that lost the co-host.
Shouts out to Miss Tila. Shouts out to Boss. Shouts out to everybody out there listening. Everybody that's been.
That part. That part.
That was like last week or something like that.
Yo, I want to give a shout out first and foremost. I want to give a shout out to HMC.
What's going on over here?
I want to get.
I mean,
I'm not baffled.
You don't hear me. You hear me. You don't hear me. I don't know.
I can see you though. I know what you're doing.
But anyway, shouts out there, everybody.
You in Tampa, Florida. I know exactly what you're doing. I talk to you every day.
It better not be.
Every day.
I ain't going nowhere, man.
Miss Tila
Williams.
Williams.
What's been trying to take me out of the game for a long time, but I ain't going nowhere unless I want to.
Miss Tila Williams, what you think about this WBOKRadio.com, this Encore Live broadcast? She just keeps shaking her head like, oh my God, this is too real. This is too real. Pretty Poison got coming. Yeah, that part.
Oh man, I was trying to keep it in. Oh Lord.
I think we all valid.
Pretty Poison, the whole mass movement already know, like, yo, you go on with Yogi and Marlene, man. Mr. Mitchell, it's gonna be wild, dog. You better go ahead and just get your man, right? Go ahead and get it on. Say everything you need to say. Because like we tell people, man, this is WBOKRadio.com. This is the Encore Live show, man. We don't do none of that extra. Man. It's the same thing as sitting down at a cookout and picking a picnic table to sit down at and just talk about what you've been doing with yourself. Talk about what you've been doing with yourself.
I'm sitting at my table. I'm doing nothing. I still got to upload all those videos from last night, man.
I still have to look through the videos from last night from Pretty Poison. Like they did that. That event was mad successful. I appreciate that. Yes. I appreciate y'all like actually following through because, like you said, a lot of artists don't know what it's like.
Right.
And you gave them a platform that mattered, and that's what's up.
Yeah. One thing that I did appreciate, and then that made me feel like it really was successful and everybody enjoyed it. People actually talk about it the next day. You know what I mean? Because people be like, oh, we had an event, and then you don't hear nothing about it. Like, well, did it happen? How was it? But if you go on my page, like, everybody from early this morning was like, yo, hey, shout out this, posting pictures. And I was like, wow, this is great. You know what I mean? So it was really good.
And then you follow your event up with live international radio.
Yes.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or nothing. Like, HMIC Mitchell run this jump, but I'm just saying.
Yes. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to you. I appreciate you reaching out to me. And then that was a very good look for after the event and everything. So, yes, thank you.
Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, we got to let Pretty Poison continue her Saturday. She got some more work to do with Mass Movement, a lot more work to do with her label and things that she's doing individually. I definitely want to go ahead and reach out and say how much, as I say every time, I appreciate you taking the time out on your Saturday. Like, it's a volatile time. Saturdays in between 7 and 9 Eastern Standard Time. That's when everybody working. That's when everybody got to be somewhere and do something. Polish something up, be in the studio, something. I sure appreciate you. Our listeners do. I appreciate you. I know Boss appreciates you, and you know what we do. We wish you nothing but continued success. We're so appreciative about for you being a part of this WBOKRadio.com, this Encore Live family, and the talent that you push forward to us as they prepare themselves to be in that platform to get international play. Do your thing. For myself, I want to give some shout outs, just quick shout outs for myself. Quick shout outs to the Order Entertainment. You know, the Order, we're that Order, we're the boys that's like doing them, you know, we're getting our credit right so we can get loans. So we can put like 300,000, 350,000 up on a project. You know, I call it, we are the Order Entertainment. We're way left of everything that's been talked about this evening, but we basically, I want to give a shout out to my team. I want to give a shout out to Gardner Sound and Vision, to the Bruce Gardner Experience. I want to give a shout out to Reality Productions, and just, you know what? As a matter of fact, let me take a second and give a shout out to myself. I want to, for everybody that has esteem issues, I want to shout Yogi out. Yogi 1AO. John Brown, I deserve a shout out. I'm working out.
Hey, I shouted myself out.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out.
I never do that.
Shout out. First of all, I got to go down the line. My beautiful co-host, Marlene Palmasita, down there in Tampa, Florida, the 813 Famous Studios, doing her thing down there, expanding her business and making sure that she's making herself more available, provide more opportunities for more artists. Pretty Poison for coming on the line with us. Everything that's going crazy. I'm talking about this sister just did an event last night, and she's already dolled up, ready to rock and roll for another event. I'm just talking too much. She ain't trying to be rude. To Miss Tila Williams that came on the line. We sure appreciate your knowledge. We sure appreciate your insight and just vibing with the sisters. Because I'm a brother over here, like, and when I have Pretty Poison, I should probably not talk too much because she will be like, all right, then bars. Let's just talking bars.
See, now that would have been real interesting to see you and her had the whole interview bars wise.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm not allowed. We don't even have a disclaimer agreement, but I just can't do that. If I get crushed by Pretty Poison live on the radio show, you notice I didn't say my radio show because this is not my radio show. This is not my radio show. If I get crushed live on air on this radio show by Pretty Poison out of Boston,
we wouldn't be competing.
It would just be an interview, you ask the question, but you keep it in rhyme form. She answers it in rhyme form, and y'all just keep it rolling. That would have been
at the bottom of your screen, you can see Pretty Poison's face right now. She's like, I wish he would say something. Say something. She's sitting there like, say something.
Say something else.
She said, yo, you don't do it to yourself. I will Boston. I will Beantown bake you out this town.
God.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, another beautiful broadcast here on WBOKRadio.com, the Encore Live Show. Hey, Sister Pretty Poison, you stay up, Queen. You stay beautiful. You stay blessed. You stay motivated. You stay educated. You stay doing what you're doing to push the culture and make sure that these youngins don't believe that it's just something that's behind everything that's negative that they see on TV or on the screen. Make sure you stay doing what you do. For the mass movement team, had the hashtag mass movement team, Boston, Massachusetts, Beantown in the building once again on the Encore Live. Yeah. I can't with Miss Music. Whenever I say Beantown, she just got this thing with her. But it is Boston, Massachusetts in the building once again on WBOKRadio.com on the Encore Live Show. To Miss Tila Williams, we sure appreciate you. Thank you, sister, for taking time out of your Saturday and sitting down and chopping it up with us. I want to thank my boss, HNIC Mitchell, for providing the opportunity for us to be able to kill these broadcasts, to kill these airwaves, and continue to give the people the best, man.
Whipped cream you.
See, there she go. I'm trying to be nice, and there she go. Pretty Poison. Stop doing that bottom lip thing, yo. That's not nice.
I'm not. I'm just watching.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Well.
Hey, yo. HNIC Mitchell, WBOKRadio.com will have this full broadcast up for y'all to be able to view probably very fast. Y'all know how it go. Everybody that follows the station.
Do the hashtag.
Hashtag and wrap up. I'm going to say for myself, hashtag girl power.
Nice.
3 women on the line, 3 women live and direct, 3 women handling their business in the entertainment industry. Hashtag girl industry power. How about that? Hashtag girl industry power. The females in the industry that are, right. The females in the industry that are making moves.
What?
Hashtag for this episode from Pretty Poison. Coming back on.
What did I do?
All you got to do is hashtag it. All right.
That's pretty.
We're going to wrap it up. Pretty Poison got business to handle. Miss Tila Williams got business to handle.
I was doing something over here. I was like, what the hell am I doing? She's like, biting her lip.
Yeah, that's what you can't do that. Not with them lips. Not with them lips. Not with them lips.
Oh no.
You're going to have people taking flights. You're going to have people taking flights to Massachusetts. You're going to be upset. How many people come to the show?
Just to see her say the word Massachusetts.
As long as they come to the show.
See, I ain't even saying none of this.
I think it's his cream.
There we go.
Can you say Bingtown, Massachusetts real quick for the people? Pretty Poison.
Sorry, say that again.
I said, can you say Beantown, Massachusetts for the people real quick? Apparently there's a request. They want to...
Fill their request.
See, now that is an abuse of power. He is abusing his power, and he must be spanked now.
I know that was his request.
You know?
What?
You think I don't know that?
That is you.
Erroneous.
I know who requested that.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all see what it do. We live and direct. WBOKRadio.com, the Encore Live Show, man. We gonna wrap it up, man. Shout out to everybody that participated. Shout out to our viewers and our listeners. Y'all see what we doing, man. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay motivated. Y'all stay educated, and most definitely stay up. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, oh my goodness. Miss Tila Williams is off the chain.
Keep rising, fam. Keep rising.
Yes, stay up, stay blessed, stay motivated, stay educated, and most definitely stay tuned in to WBOKRadio.com, man. We're bringing y'all the best, man. We can't even help it. This is just how we do.
I'll hold him, you spank him.
Oh my God. HNIC Mitchell, we gonna mess up our FCC rating if we let this live keep going.
We're gonna have
these women
take turns on that ass.
Is Mitchell gonna come out like Russell Simmons? Thank you for coming out. Good night. God bless.
Yes, that's HNIC. That's HNIC. That's him. That's Mr. Mitchell. Mr. Mitchell will jump up. Oh, okay, we need to wrap this up. It's getting we want to make sure we can hit as broad of a listening audience as possible. Y'all are getting very adult right now. I love you, boss. I love you, boss.
God, it's crazy.
So what y'all ladies gonna talk about? Yeah. I'll act like I can't hear y'all and just let y'all ladies talk. What y'all girls want to talk? What is Florida, Massachusetts, and Miss Tila Williams?
You're gonna need a cold shower.
What part? I don't need no cold shower. I worked all day. I'm good. I'm gonna go to sleep and get up and go to work tomorrow. I don't need no cold shower. I took a hot shower and washed my work off. I'm good. I'm grown folk.
Oh, she got the whipped cream. It's a wrap. It's over, son.
Whipped cream is awesome for people. Whipped cream is awesome for single men with commodity. I ain't even trying to mess my credit up right now. I'm just solely Mr.
Okay, we got to get ready to wrap it up for her to take care of her event there. So we got to get ready to wrap it on up. So thank you so much, Miss Pretty Poison. Thank you for everything.
Thank you for having me.
Y'all take care. We got a good day.